Okay, folks, this is the next video after Houston. We have a problem, and I was able to drain the pipe. It was mostly gray water because after I noticed that my pipes were backing up, I no longer used the bathroom, and I quit taking showers. Here I still take showers, so I got the pipes cleaned out, and I did some digging around underneath where the pipe's at, and I found out what was going on. So, little thing, if you have big trees, older trees in your near your house, especially growing close to your house. This is an 82. This has been here for a long time. You are gonna end up having root problems. People have root problems with old trees all the time. That's what roots do. They look for water. So let's climb underneath here real quick. And I'll show you what we got going on. Really hard, not crazy about climbing underneath here, but okay, so I cut my pipe and it's still dripping a little bit of water. I've got some water, but it's clean water. Let's dump that, it's clean. So what I discovered was, if you see that pipe, there's a little bit of dirt there, but that's just from pulling the other pipe. Those are roots. And if you noticed, the roots broke the pipe. They grew into it. Let's do a quick searches. So it's going inside the pipe. So that's what caused my pipes. So here's my advice. If you have an older home, it doesn't matter if you've lived there a long time, it is probably, sorry for the darkness, I'm crawling back out here. I'm under a trailer, so see, I don't have a lot of room. It's right here. It's not a lot of room. And if you know you have trees and you still have flow in your septic, let me find my shoe. They do make root killer. It would be smart, and I would also call a plumber to come investigate it, or get up underneath there and look at it yourself. If you've seen how the pipe was, it was below the pipe was below the surface of the dirt of the ground. No protection. So the smart thing would be to inspect around your pipe, see if you got any growth of roots, put root killer in your system, have a plumber look at it, and if you can, create a barrier for your pipe. Get underneath there, dig around it, put cement down there. That'll help root growth from going into your pipe. So I know a lot of places that put in trailers are starting to put them on pads. They're putting plastic down to cut down on the dust. It's to help things from growing underneath your trailer. Tree roots are a little different, but the one thing you want to do is block if there's any moisture leakage from going into the ground long term, because the roots seek out moisture. They get into places like that. Roots just grow towards moisture. That's just the way they're designed. So it would be smart to inspect your older systems, have a plumber look at it. They can run a video snake down your pipe. They can check for roots, and you can do things like put root killer down your pipes to keep them clear. So just some advice, so you don't run into what I did. I just bought this place, as you know. I had no idea what condition it was in. As far as that, it didn't happen until my pipes were completely backed up. I thought it was just a regular clog until I got in there and started looking, and we got the trees, older trailer. The pipe was low. It was right above the ground. It was putting moisture into the ground, and the roots got in there. If you have, I had a boot. It's like a rubber boot. It goes from 3 inch to 4 inch pipe. The pipe on this trailer is 3 inch, Schedule 40 black pipe. That's going to Schedule 40 number 4 inch pipe, and so there's not a solid connection. They put in a rubber boot, and that's normal. Inspect that, clean it, change it out if you can, and keep an eye on it because it's really important so you don't get stuck like I do. I've been on without water now for 5 or 6 days. It's inconvenient. I talked to the trailer park. They had a plumber come out. He was none too happy that I cut my pipe. But what do? Do I let water back up? Because I didn't know what was going on. And like I said, it was really clean water. He was mad about that. He was mad because the trailer park doesn't have another plumber for when he's not here. He was on vacation. But all in all, I'm still without a sewer. And he was talking about using some kind of special vacuum to clean up the dirt and fixing the pipe. So I'm hoping that I pay rent. I didn't touch the pipe except clear it because I don't own the pipe system that belongs to the park, and I didn't want to be liable for anything. So I cleared my pipe out of there. I was just checking it to see what happened, and they were taking their sweet time, and I wanted to know what the hell was going on. With working, my regular job and delivering and doing other stuff, it ended up being a large inconvenience, and I couldn't deal with it every day because I have to go to work. So, if you're living in something similar, whether it's a house, a trailer, you got trees, inspect your pipes, have them checked out. If you have a plumber come by every year to check out your pipes, that's great. Just don't let it set because if you let it go for too long, you could be in for a world of hurt. You could end up where I'm at or worse. So, and if it's your house, you're going to have to deal with that pipe if you're responsible for it, and you're going to have to pay for whatever's done. So, it's one of those things where an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. If you can go in there and keep your pipes clean, make sure the outside of your pipes clear of roots, you put some kind of barrier up to keep roots out of there. It might be a little bit of work, even if you paid somebody to do it. Then it would be to pay for a plumber to come in and to mitigate something like that. So this is one of the reasons why I make these kind of videos. I know my videos aren't professional; they're not meant to be. I just want to have some way to pass information on stuff that I find. So please, if you have a septic system, and it don't matter, I've got city sewer. Whether yours is a city sewer or your septic tank, keep an eye on it. Have it checked out. It might cost you $100 to have a plumber come out, or $200, but if you keep your septic tank clear and healthy, you won't have any problems either, and that's the important thing. So, well, that's the end of this video, and thank you.